Because
country.
guess what?
It's
When
your
Christ,
country.
when Christ was in Jerusalem, who was ruling? The Roman,
you're
right?
talking
Did
about
Christ
your
prophesy against
country.
the downfall of the Roman
You're
Empire?
American,
Yes, it
just
did.
like me.
Okay.
You're talking about the downfall of our country.
when you read the Bible, Paul.
I don't read it.
Well, I'm telling you, in the Bible, Paul was considered a Roman citizen, but he was a Jew.
Yeah.
He was a Jew. Christ in the Bible says, "Render unto Caesar what is Caesar." So the Jews were oppressed under Roman rulership. You understand? But they were Jews, just like we're Jews in captivity, but we know who we are. We know who we are. I was born in this country.
But you want the downfall of America?
Yes, I
and
want the
you're
downfall of
Americans.
America.
You want the downfall of your own country.
Listen what I'm saying. I want the downfall of America based on what the scriptures say.
But America is yours.
Listen what I'm saying.
It's just as much yours as it is mine.
No, listen. No, you stole it.
No,
Your forefathers stole it. But as far as the downfall of America, you're not understanding what we're saying.
We don't even vote.
Listen what I'm saying. I want to vote. It's fake. It's fake. What I'm going to vote? That's like believing in American Idol.
Voting is basic.
That's like believing in the Household of Hollywood or LA Basketball Wives and Wendy Williams. TV. That's like believing what I see on TV. That's garbage. I read, and it's all a lie. It's a lie.
Let me say something. We need to get out of this fairy tale that we're all American. If we was all Americans, then black people wouldn't be protesting and being shot in the streets like dogs. You wouldn't have hundreds of black men that have been killed by the police if we was all American. Let's get out of this garbage that we're all American. Right. It's a separate America. It's you white people living in your place, and as soon as a black man even comes into your neighborhood, you ready to call the cops
exactly.
because you think he's doing a crime. Let's get out of this America that we're all a melting pot.
Racism isn't the same thing. We're all Americans.
We all
but
Americans,
racism.
but you don't treat everybody like Americans.
Racism.
You so-called Europeans do not treat everybody like they're Americans.
I agree.
You have a separate America for whites, and you have a separate America for
America,
blacks.
but there's
That's
racism
why
in
black
America.
men are being killed in the streets at a massive level by the police department. Okay? Because we're not all being treated as Americans.
If you look around, the New York City Police Department, there's a lot of black policemen.
Yeah, and they have set up in those departments a group of black men to protect us from the wicked white cops. You have a lot of organizations like that. You understand? When you see the police, you see protection. When I see the police, I see garrisons and people that might kill me. You don't see the same thing as you. Right. You understand? It's a different world for you. Exactly. In this country, I can't move into certain neighborhoods that you live in. You understand? Yet you say we're Americans. So voting didn't change that. Voting is not going.
Well, you don't even vote.
Watch it. All right, all these people that voted for Obama, what has changed for these black people that voted for Obama?
A lot has changed.
What has changed?
Here's
Obamacare. What? Obamacare? What has changed?
America's a lot. Yeah, Obamacare.
He passed three bills for gays and homosexuals.
Do you have
what?
Do you have health care?
Yeah, I got health care. Listen, I work. You think we don't work? We work. All of us work. We have jobs back here.
You know what? Right now, on the Obamacare is broken.
And that's corrupt.
That's the only thing I agree.
That's
the only thing
have
I agree.
Because of
That's the
Obama
only thing.
that didn't
Listen,
have it before.
let me tell you something. Obamacare right now, people file their tax return, they ain't getting no money back. You know why? Because they be audited. I mean, they got a fine.
No, Trump canceled
They got fined.
What about Arizona?
They still have to pay. They still have to pay.
No, Trump canceled it.
My cousin have to pay $1,000. You know why? Because he didn't have the Obamacare. Okay, so that's bull.
A lot of small businesses were hit,
and they're not getting. A lot of doctors
they should be penalized. They should have health care.
Okay.
The whole thing is corrupt.
Exactly.
It was corrupt.
I like
but before Obamacare, was the healthcare industry corrupt or was it just?
The health industry is corrupt.
It's very corrupt. And with Obamacare, looking at Arizona, look how much. Look
Obama
how
did the best he could.
Oh, he did the best. He did the best he was told to do.
Right. No, he did.
He did the best he was told to do. Come on, stop that.
You know the problem with you, sir? Let me tell you something. If you just use this third eye for a second, your brains. Go home, you have a computer, right? You look like a small guy. Get a computer and look up the dirt that Barack Obama did. 1,000 people got deported under the Obama administration. 1,000 men, 100,000 Iraqi, Saudi Iraqi got killed.
I disagree with that.
And murder under Obama.
The drone,
right?
exactly.
He wasn't
Bush,
perfect, but he was
Barack
a really
Obama
good
was
president.
no damn different from Bush. Barack Obama signed to cut food stamps every year. Do you know that?
Yeah, Bush is
okay, Bush didn't do that, right? It was Barack Obama. There's many things that Barack Obama did because you know why? You're looking because the man speaks.
It's available
listen,
to a lot of people.
Obama full of crap. just like John Bush.
Yes, he
and all
is.
his
Come on,
presidents.
stop
Yes.
it.
No,
We can't do nothing for us.
What is he?
Okay.
Black people in this country.
Best president in history.
No, he wasn't. Black people in this country put him in office.
You didn't vote for him, did you?
Listen, I haven't voted since David Dinkins. I mean, that's how long it's been since I voted.
Why?
Stinking Dinkins.
Why?
You understand? And even when he was in office, the police department called him a bathroom attendant. They totally disrespected David Dinkins. You remember that? You remember that? So don't tell me about voting. Voting means nothing. Because everybody said God sent Barack Obama. God put Barack Obama as president. And
No,
what? And as
people elected him, not God.
listen to me. This is what I'm saying. As when he did nothing for black people in this country. He did nothing. That's why they thought when Hillary was
For
running,
all Americans,
they thought
not just black
nobody
people.
showed up for Hillary.
He worked for all Americans.
What's that?
He worked for all
Oh,
Americans.
stop it. Stop it.
And you're American.
In Chicago, where he's from, look how many black men are killed there. Over 4,000 black men
not
killed
his
there one
fault.
year.
It's
It's not his fault.
It's the gangs.
But,
It's the gangs.
but he did nothing to stop it. You think a white Jew, if he was in office, he wouldn't do nothing for his people? You think an Irishman, if he was in office, he wouldn't do nothing for his people? Why the hell Barack Obama ain't doing nothing for black people in this country? Because he's a puppet in an empty
gonna
suit.
move back to
He's
Chicago
a puppet,
in 2 years.
and he's gonna do nothing. And what's his name is gonna bring declare martial law in there, and you're gonna see more racism there.
Right. So when
gotta go.
what people in America need to do, they need to start reading the Bible. You don't
gotta
believe
go.
Okay, have a nice day. You don't believe in the Bible?
No.
But guess what? The same book you don't believe in is the same book on
Let me say this: when you go, before you go, remember this: when you watch the news, you're gonna see more racial tension.
You should all register to vote.
No, we should all register to get guns. You understand? And read our Bibles and protect our families and our loved ones.
The police will come and kill you.
No, I'm not saying to go out and kill people. I'm saying to
No,
protect
no.
ourselves
If
and our
you get
families.
guns,
They're
the
trying to
police
kill
will
us,
come
but the
and
Spirit
kill
of the
you.
Most High is going to
They did
protect
it to
us.
the Black Panther Party, and they'll
We're
do
not.
it to
Are you comparing us to the Black Panther Party?
No, I'm saying if you get guns, they'll kill you.
Listen,
so you better not get
It's
guns.
it's a right to have guns,
You have
right?
the right
White
to
people,
free speech.
the NRA and white people can
Not
have
in
guns.
New
You saying
York.
black?
It's hard
The
to get
NRA and white people can have guns. You saying black people shouldn't have guns because they're gonna kill us?
I don't think anybody should have guns.
So why
That's just my
do
opinion.
when Barack Obama took office, it was a high increase in gun sales? Why is that? Why was that?
Because they were afraid he was going to take them away.
Take who away?
They were afraid he was going to pass.
No,
the
he was
law.
afraid. This country, white people are buying guns and building up themselves in a phenomenal rate. You know what? They see the writing on the wall. There's gonna be a race war in this country.
No, there
and
isn't.
the powers
No,
that
there
be is orchestrating it. You have professional
No, there isn't.
agitators
You know
in
what?
these marches pushing for race wars. You had in that college in California, you had students burning down the college, setting up fires. If that was black people, they would have killed those black people. When white people do it, nothing happened. Oh, they just a little agitated. Oh, they just a little upset. Oh, just let them burn down stuff. It'll go away. If that was black people, they would be hanging from the damn lampposts. You see the difference? When a black man does something bad, he's an animal. Look at these animals breaking into Planet Fitness. Look at these animals breaking into the subway. But when white people do it, oh, they just a little agitated.
Well, I told you I agree.
When Hillary Clinton won, they gave him teddy bears, they gave
I
him
know there's
puppies,
racism.
they gave him jelly beans, they gave him porridge. All these things they gave to white people.
Right.
But black people, oh, you filthy beast,
Right.
you rapper.
If a white man blow up, shot up the school, the first thing they say, oh, he got psychological problems.
Right.
But when a black man do something, oh, he's a monster, he's no good, he's a vagabond.
He's a thug, he's a
Right, he's a
gangbanger.
thug.
I
The
think
same thing with what's the name? Obama. Obama called black men thugs. Do you know that? I
called
still
them
have
what?
Thugs.
Called black men thugs. I have the
No, he
newspaper
didn't.
home.
No, he
Yes.
didn't.
Yes.
No.
Don't take
Yes.
care of their children.
Okay, exactly.
He went to Harvard.
Okay, he did
He
that.
didn't
He
call
did say
black
that.
people
He did say
dogs.
that.
No, he didn't.
You know what happens, sir? You look like you're from another space because you don't understand. You look like you're not. Your mind is not. Your mind is not on what's going on in this world today. It's like you're from another space, just jumping this other planet. You gotta keep your mind open, man.
I think you're the closed-minded
Okay?
person.
No,
How's that?
You're thinking in doctrine.
I'm not
You're thinking
closed-minded. I'm thinking from a-
You're thinking
I'm
the
thinking from a
Bible
spiritual
says this,
aspect.
and all the white people are bad, and
The Bible
it's
says the
ridiculous.
Bible's against homosexuality, right or wrong?
The Bible is against it, but I'm not.
But okay, so we're closed-minded. We read the Bible. We're closed-minded. We know it's wrong for a man to put his penis.
No,
Let's
the
listen.
Bible-
Let's reason. Let's
the
reason.
Bible's just
Let's-
books.
let-
and
But let's
Written
reason.
a couple of
the
thousand
Bible,
years
the
ago.
book, the
Why
Bible.
do you have to follow
Let me.
it?
See, you getting mad now because
No,
I'm
why
making.
do you have to follow
Because
it?
the Bible says a man should not put his penis in a man's behind.
Yeah, but why follow
let
that?
me finish. Let me
Who
finish.
cares what the Bible says?
See, the Bible says he's trying to get away from that. The Bible says you should not put your penis in another man's behind. Common sense tell you where a man's filth hole is, you don't put your private part in there. It doesn't belong there. But you say you don't have a problem with it. You
none
say
of
we're
my
closed-minded
business what you do.
because we read the Bible.
none of my
But
business what you do.
it's our business. As God
No,
said
it
don't
isn't
do it.
your
So we should
business.
listen to the great white
It's
man.
none of your business.
We should listen to the great white man who has men marrying men, women marrying women, and turn our backs from the
You
laws
don't
of
even
God.
let women talk. You don't let women.
That's what we do. We got women here.
You've got a-
Hey, hello, how are you? I'm
All
good
right,
too.
you're
How you
going
doing,
over
sister?
here and you're gonna preach. You're gonna
But
preach.
that's not our job. This is
They
our
won't let you
job.
do it.
This is
They won't
our
let you
job.
do it.
That's our job.
Yeah,
That's
but
a.
that's
Are you
bullshit.
gay? That's a good question. Are you gay?
No.
Are you gay?
No, I don't.
Okay,
And even if I were, it doesn't matter.
Oh yes, it does matter. It's bad. Hey, brother in the back, is it good to be a homosexual? Or is it bad? It's not good. It's not good. Even the rednecks, some of them, they know that that's not a good thing. What's that?
Doesn't make any difference.
So let me ask you a question, right? When you go to get a prostate check, what's the first thing the doctor does? They have to put a gloves on, right?
When you get a what?
prostate.
Checked. Okay? No, you're laughing. The doctor put a gloves on, right? Right? The doctor put a glove on, right? And the doctor said, "Oh, take your pants down and put his finger up your butt." And you feel funny, right? And what's the first thing? If you're a real man, what's the first thing you're gonna say? You know what? I ain't going back to no damn prostate check. It's not because you know what?
A lot of
It's
black men
nasty.
don't like that.
But a lot of people
Okay.
die because they don't get their prostate.
No. You know why?
the
You know
point
why?
he's making.
Because it's the food they eat. The food. Because I know people that in the 80s never get a prostate check. Man.
Processed food.
Okay?
Prostate
Prostate
cancer
food.
is
Okay?
higher in black males
That's
than it
a
is
lie.
in white males.
That is a lie.
Because they don't
That-
get checked.
That's a lie. That's a lie. There's no
That isn't a lie.
There's no scientific evidence. You
Yeah,
know what?
there is.
Anything
They're
when it
keeping
comes to
statistics on it.
cancer, AIDS, they're saying that it's higher in the black community.
No, I said
Okay?
prostate cancer, not
That's a
AIDS.
lie. That's a lie. But where's the evidence, sir? Where's the evidence?
The
You
white
gotta
man.
tell me
The
because we have
healthcare-
melanin in
the
our
health-
skin?
They keep statistics on that.
No, that's not true.
They do.
That's why they call black and Hispanic
Do
minority.
a Google
Are we
search.
minority?
Do a Google search.
Excuse me? I could do a Google search, and guess what? It does